Today I will talk about the science topic, a very nice science topic. After you learn about this topic, you know more about the water life cycle. So today we're going to talk about the water cycle, right? Let's see. The water cycle has 3 steps in this chart. But in other charts, you can find more than 3 steps, maybe 4 or 5 steps. Okay? Let's start with the first step. We have descent. Can Lily tell us what descent is? Descent shows as the sun warms water, some water turns into water vapor. Water vapor goes up into the air. Do you know what step is this? What type is that called? It's not called the sun warms water, so water turns to water vapor. Water vapor goes up into the air. That's a very long name. So what's the real name of this step? It was called evaporation. Evaporation. Evaporation has 5 syllables. Evaporation. Evaporation. So this words means like this is the sun, right? It is shining, and this is the pool where the water goes up and down, right and left, like that. So when the sun gets hotter, some waters will turn to water vapor. Now from a liquid state, they will change into a gas state. So that means some water turns into water vapor. It turns into a gas. And now this water vapor is like it's invisible. You maybe can't see it. So now the water vapor gets up into the air. Step 2. As water vapor cools in the sky, it changes into tiny water drops. The drops form clouds. So now this step was called condensation. Condensation means it changes. Condensation changes gas into a solid, right? So condensation. Okay? Remember the word condensation. Now the last step of the water life cycle. Now Lily, read this. When the water drops get bigger and bigger, it falls rain or snow or sleet or heat or ice. So what is this step called? It's called precipitation. Precipitation, okay? Precipitation. So now, when the water drops get bigger and bigger, they're now too heavy to survive in the sky. They need to drop into the water. So now when they drop into the water, they drop them. That step are called precipitations. And after this step, the water will collect these to start again the water life cycle. So we have collection. Collection will be the first step, but sometimes the water in the water cycle you can see it's in the end of the water life cycle. So now let's look at some examples. Now we have learning how to measure the weather. Now how can we tell in the weather by looking at the clouds? Like we are going to do a mystery guess and see if it's correct. Okay, let's see. We have thin and feathery clouds. These clouds, they look like strings or needles or something like it's very smooth, right? That is a sign of a good weather, a great weather. If you can see puffy and white clouds, it is a sign of good weather. Puffy and white clouds usually is. Some people can look like, ooh, they are monsters. Some people can look like, oh, they're waves in the ocean. Some people will look like, rocks in a cave. Some people would look like an animal or dinosaur who is having a gun. So funny. This is a sign of good weather. Low and rain clouds are signs of stormy weathers. These stray clouds are very bad. It is a sign of stormy weather so that you can prepare. So now let's look at some videos and know more about these clouds and see. Okay, so now let's watch this video. Wow, you can see these clouds are moving and they're very fast and they're so close together. What is this called? It's not too big. It's thin. So what is it? It's like it's going to invisible. These are the thin and feathery clouds. Yes. What about this cloud? Ooh, they look gray and bad, right? Oh, I don't like these clouds. They're going to show us the rainy weather. The last one. Wow, look at those clouds. They look so wonderful, right? It looks like ice cream. So, today we learned about the water life cycle. We've learned that water life cycle has 3 steps. First is as the sun warms water, some water turns into the water vapor and the water vapor gets up into the air. Step 2. As the water vapor cools in the sky, it changes to tiny water drops. The drops form clouds. When the water drops get bigger and bigger, they fall as rain or snow. This step is called preparation. The last step that I told you is collection. It's where the place that collects those drops when it's raining or snowing. So it's very fun learning about the water life cycle, right? But remember, water is very important for us. Our body has 70% of water, 73% of water, and our brain has 75% of water inside it. So if you don't have enough water or good water, you will be dying. Our world was covered by 70% of water. So our world has many water, but don't use it when you don't need it. Take care of the water. Don't make dirt into the pools and the rivers, the ocean, the lakes. These are natural resources, so you can't make them. Water is very important so that you can survive. People can survive in 4 or 3 or maybe 4 weeks without food, but they can't survive without water in just only 3 days. So that means they will be died. Many people in others Asian country are usually they very poor, so they don't have enough water. So take care of water. You're very lucky to get good water now. So take care of them. Now it's time to say bye. Bye. See you next time. See you. Have a good day. See ya.